online bullying, exploitation, grooming, etc. or all phenomena that we need to come to terms with, we need to educate ourselves.
There's no longer this idea that you can just say, oh, well, turn off your phone. That doesn't make sense to young people.
The role of GSMA in bringing these people together in one room for quite an intense day of conversation and of learning is terrific.
We signed the Memorandum of Understanding 18 months ago. The partnership is going very well. We have an active collaboration with the Helpline International. And I think it's really important to have the mobile operator community part of such an important organization.
I think this relationship is very important to CHI. We're in early stages, early years. We still have to work on maturing it, but what we have seen to date is very inspiring.
Online is the means for children to communicate, and they communicate through a mobile device. So our members, the mobile operators, they take this very, very serious.
We provide child helplines in all our countries where we operate for free and anonymous for these kids.
Vodafone Ireland have just gone into partnership with the ISPCC Childline, so they're going to be sponsoring that Childline, I think, for 5 years. So there's a sort of clear indication actually of how this initiative has worked.
As the technology develops, we think that it's not only the traditional phone lines that are important to kids, but there are also other ways they need to get in contact with child helplines, like through an app or a chat service.
Given the fact that the trending issues within the helplines of the network are, for example, cyberbullying, sextortion, sexting, and so on, it's valuable to attend a meeting like this and to see, others' perspective on the same issues.
This is not one country's or one industry's problem. And we really need to be figuring out together an international solution or solutions for how we protect young people and how do we empower young people.
I think the relationship with GSMA, it's really important to inspire these conversations to enact meaningful change. I think it's really important to have these spaces in which we can converse, but then also putting that into action and seeing the projects and initiating projects out of this will be incredibly important for whatever is to come in the future.
Kids' lives don't distinguish between their online and their offline lives. Everything is online these days, and everything is on their mobile phone.
Obviously, as law enforcement community, we have to focus on those aspects that are illegal. So we're generally talking about the sharing of child sexual abuse material here and grooming and sexual extortion online. So it's really important for us to build those relationships with industry, with NGOs, with all those other people who are supporting victims.
UNICEF is working with some of our key partners, including GSMA, at the national level, but also at the global level, to identify key challenges in particular jurisdictions that we can tackle together across the multiple groups of stakeholders.
What's really hit home for me today is the need for us to share our knowledge as best as possible. We all sit in our own worlds, we develop best practice, we develop our own protocols and operating procedures, and actually that could be really valuable to some of our partners.
To me, this relationship is about free and accessible support for all young people in the world. Also about how do we ensure that we're staying on top of child online protection.
So where would I like to see this go? I would simply like to see it grow. I think there's a lot more that can be done.